No one expected the atmosphere to explode this quickly. Hours before Jungkook and J-Hope were even scheduled to arrive in New York, excitement was already spreading across the city. Fans from different states gathered near the airport, holding BTS banners, purple light sticks, and handmade signs welcoming the two global superstars to America. What began as a small gathering soon transformed into something extraordinary. As news spread that Jungkook and J-Hope were finally approaching New York after departing South Korea, the crowd continued to grow. Some fans had traveled overnight just for a chance to witness the arrival. Others stood patiently for hours under the summer sun, hoping to catch even a brief glimpse of the BTS members before the highly anticipated MetLife Stadium concerts. Social media exploded with anticipation. Videos, photos, and countdown posts flooded timelines across the world. ARMY communities from Asia, Europe, South America, and North America followed every update in real time. For many fans, this was not simply the arrival of two celebrities. It felt like the beginning of one of the biggest BTS moments of the year. The excitement reached another level when reports emerged that airport staff had increased preparations due to the large number of people expected to gather. Fans described the atmosphere as electric. Every time a vehicle approached, cheers erupted through the crowd. Every movement near the arrival area sparked speculation that Jungkook and J-Hope had finally arrived. Then came the moment everyone had been waiting for. As the doors opened and the first members of the traveling entourage appeared, the crowd instantly erupted. Purple lights illuminated the area as thousands of voices merged into one powerful roar. Chants of Jungkook and J-Hope echoed throughout the terminal surroundings. Fans raised banners high into the air while cameras captured every second of the emotional scene. Witnesses described the welcome as something rarely seen even for major international stars. The energy felt less like an airport arrival and more like a historic celebration. Many fans became emotional, realizing that after months of anticipation, BTS's North American chapter was finally beginning. At the center of the excitement stood Jungkook, whose global popularity has continued reaching extraordinary levels. Every appearance, every smile, and every interaction immediately became a trending topic online. Beside him, J-Hope's bright energy and warm presence drew equally enthusiastic reactions from fans who had eagerly waited to see him return to American stages. Together, the two members represented the first wave of BTS excitement that would soon take over New York and beyond. Within minutes, hashtags related to Jungkook, J-Hope, BTS, Arirang Tour, New York, and MetLife Stadium climbed trending charts worldwide. Fans unable to attend followed every update online, celebrating the arrival as though they were present themselves. Some described the welcome as a royal reception. Others said it felt like the city itself was preparing for the arrival of music royalty. As night fell over New York, one thing became clear. This was only the beginning. The airport welcome had already demonstrated the incredible passion and dedication of ARMY, but an even bigger moment was waiting just ahead. MetLife Stadium was preparing to open its gates. Tens of thousands of fans were counting down the hours. And with Jungkook and J-Hope now officially in America, anticipation for BTS's upcoming performances reached an all-time high. Fire Purple Heart. The excitement surrounding Jungkook and J-Hope's arrival in New York only intensified as more videos from the airport continued spreading across social media. What began as an arrival quickly transformed into a global conversation. Fans who had witnessed the moment firsthand described the atmosphere as unforgettable, while those watching online felt as though they were experiencing it in real time. Across X, Instagram, TikTok, and fan communities, clips of the two BTS members receiving an overwhelming welcome accumulated millions of views within hours. The reaction was so massive that many entertainment commentators began comparing the scene to the arrival of some of the biggest music legends in history. For ARMY, however, there was no surprise. They believed Jungkook and J-Hope deserved every moment of the attention. After years of breaking records, selling out stadiums, and inspiring millions of fans around the world, the members had become much more than pop stars. To many, they represented hope, perseverance, and the power of dreams. That emotional connection was visible everywhere. Some fans held signs thanking BTS for helping them through difficult periods in their lives. Others proudly displayed flags from their home countries, demonstrating the truly global nature of the fandom. People from different cultures, languages, and backgrounds stood side by side, united by a shared love for the group. It was a reminder that BTS's influence extends far beyond music. As Jungkook and J-Hope made their way through the airport, every movement became headline news. Videos showing fans cheering, waving purple banners, and chanting their names continued generating enormous engagement online. News channels covering entertainment trends highlighted the extraordinary turnout, noting that very few artists could inspire such a passionate reaction before even stepping onto a concert stage. The anticipation for the upcoming MetLife Stadium performances continued to grow with every passing hour. Meanwhile, speculation about BTS's preparations reached fever pitch. Fans wondered what the members were doing after arriving in New York. Were they heading directly to rehearsals? Were they preparing special surprises for the concerts? Could there be new stage effects, unexpected performances, or emotional moments that would leave fans speechless? The questions multiplied, but answers remained elusive. That mystery only fueled the excitement further. Every small update became a major event. Every sighting sparked discussion. Every photo generated thousands of comments. At the center of it all remained Jungkook. The BTS superstar's popularity appeared stronger than ever. Fans praised his professionalism, his dedication, and the positive energy he brought wherever he went. Some described him as the heartbeat of the upcoming concerts. Others predicted that he would create moments that fans would remember for years. J-Hope received equally enthusiastic support. Known for his infectious energy and incredible stage presence, he has long been recognized as one of BTS's most dynamic performers. Fans expressed their excitement about seeing him perform in front of a North American stadium crowd once again. Many predicted that his performances would become some of the highlights of the entire tour. As evening settled over New York, attention shifted toward MetLife Stadium. Workers continued final preparations while fans traveled from across the country to secure their place for the concerts. Hotels, restaurants, and businesses near the venue experienced a noticeable increase in activity as BTS fever spread throughout the region. The economic impact of the concerts was already becoming evident, further demonstrating the group's remarkable influence. Yet beyond the numbers, the real story remained the emotional connection between BTS and ARMY. Across social media, fans shared heartfelt messages expressing how much these concerts meant to them. Some had waited years for the opportunity to attend a BTS show. Others were returning after unforgettable experiences at previous tours. Many described the upcoming events as dream-come-true moments. Their excitement was impossible to ignore. As midnight approached, the city seemed to buzz with anticipation. New York had hosted countless major events over the decades, but BTS's arrival brought a unique energy. Everywhere fans gathered, conversations centered on one question: what would happen when BTS finally stepped onto the MetLife Stadium stage? The answer remained unknown, but expectations were soaring. One thing was already certain. The welcome Jungkook and J-Hope received had sent a clear message to the world. BTS had arrived in America, and ARMY was ready. If the airport reception was any indication, the concerts ahead would be absolutely extraordinary. The countdown was almost over. The lights of MetLife Stadium would soon shine. The music would soon begin. And when Jungkook, J-Hope, and the rest of BTS finally faced tens of thousands of cheering fans, another unforgettable chapter in BTS history would officially begin. Fire Purple Heart. The following morning, New York woke up to something extraordinary. News of Jungkook and J-Hope's arrival had already spread across television broadcasts, entertainment websites, and social media platforms around the world. What was originally expected to be a routine arrival had evolved into one of the most talked about entertainment stories of the week. Everywhere fans looked, BTS was the headline. Every major fan community was buzzing with excitement. Every discussion seemed to lead back to the same topic: the upcoming MetLife Stadium concerts. For ARMY, the feeling was impossible to describe. The dream was no longer weeks away. It was no longer months away. BTS was finally in America, and the countdown had entered its final hours. Outside hotels and popular landmarks, groups of fans gathered to celebrate together. Many wore BTS merchandise, carried ARMY bombs, and proudly displayed purple banners. Some traveled from neighboring states, while others had crossed oceans just to attend the concerts. Despite their different backgrounds, they shared one common goal: witnessing history together. As the city continued to embrace BTS fever, rumors began circulating about rehearsals taking place behind closed doors. Fans speculated that the members were already preparing for the massive performances ahead. Although details remained secret, reports of increased activity around production areas sparked endless excitement. Every truck entering the venue became a topic of discussion. Every glimpse of stage equipment triggered thousands of comments online. Fans wanted to know everything. They wanted to imagine what surprises BTS might be preparing. Some believed there would be special Arirang Tour exclusive performances. Others predicted emotional speeches that would leave the entire stadium in tears. Many were convinced that Jungkook had something extraordinary planned. The anticipation surrounding him continued, reaching new heights. Over the years, Jungkook has built a reputation for creating unforgettable live moments. Whether through powerful vocals, breathtaking choreography, or emotional interactions with fans, he consistently delivers performances that dominate headlines. As a result, expectations for his appearance at MetLife Stadium were enormous. Some fans even joked that New York was not ready for Jungkook mode. Meanwhile, J-Hope's arrival generated equal excitement. His energy, charisma, and ability to command a stage have made him one of BTS's most beloved performers. Fans eagerly discussed possible dance breaks, special stages, and crowd interactions. Many predicted that his performance would ignite the stadium from the very first moment he appeared. Throughout the day, social media remained flooded with welcome messages. Fans posted edits celebrating Jungkook and J-Hope's arrival. Others shared memories from previous tours while counting down the hours until concert day. The atmosphere felt less like preparation for a music event and more like preparation for a global celebration. The emotional connection between BTS and ARMY was visible everywhere. For many fans, these concerts represented more than entertainment. They represented reunion, gratitude, and years of shared memories. Stories continued pouring in from people explaining how BTS's music had impacted their lives. Some described finding comfort during difficult times. Others credited BTS with giving them confidence to pursue their dreams. As these stories spread, the significance of the upcoming concerts became even clearer. This was not simply about music. It was about connection. As evening approached, excitement around MetLife Stadium reached another level. Fans traveling to the venue posted photos and videos documenting their journeys. Hotels near the stadium filled with ARMY from around the world. Restaurants played BTS songs. Purple-themed decorations appeared in unexpected places. The city itself seemed to be preparing for something special. Then another unexpected development sent social media into chaos. Several fans reported hearing music and production sounds coming from inside the stadium during what appeared to be rehearsals. While no official information was released, the reports triggered immediate speculation. Could BTS be preparing new arrangements? Were surprise songs being rehearsed? Was Jungkook planning something fans would never forget? Nobody knew the answers, but excitement exploded once again. By now, the arrival of Jungkook and J-Hope had become much more than an airport story. It had become the opening chapter of a larger narrative. Every hour brought new anticipation. Every update intensified the excitement. Every fan could feel that a major moment was approaching. Across New York, ARMY continued counting down together. The city lights reflected the energy of thousands of fans preparing for an unforgettable experience. The stage was nearly ready. The audience was nearly ready. And somewhere behind the scenes, Jungkook, J-Hope, and the rest of BTS were preparing to deliver a performance that many believed would become one of the defining moments of the Arirang World Tour. The airport welcome had shown the world how excited ARMY was. But what would happen once the stadium lights went down and BTS finally stepped onto the stage? Fans everywhere were asking the same question. And the answer was coming sooner than anyone could believe. Fire Purple Heart.